If you've played CS2 Premier lately, you already know. Wall hacks, aimbot, radar abuse, every match feels off. Legit players hit a ceiling made of closet cheaters, and the higher you climb, the worse it gets. Cheaters are subtle now. They don't use spinbot. They farm wins silently and never get caught. Meanwhile, backnet takes weeks, or most of the time, never acts at all. And these days, Premier mode feels less like a competitive ladder and more like a scam. Faceit proves that better anti-cheat works. Kernel-level anti-cheat, real-time bans, 128-tick servers, a functioning trust system. And sure, you can make the argument that maybe Valve doesn't want a kernel-level anti-cheat system because it's too intrusive. But there's so many other options. Improve the trust factor system, AI-based cheat detection, stronger account verification requirements, automated post-match review for top ranks. The list goes on, and yet they continue to do nothing. Because the truth is, Valve isn't incentivized to care. CS2's biggest moneymaker isn't competitive integrity, it's the skin market. Valve makes millions every month off of it. Case openings, key sales, community markets, and cheaters, they're still customers. So unless they trigger a PR disaster, Valve has no urgent reason to ban them aggressively. As long as the cash keeps flowing, Valve's silent. But if the only thing thriving in CS2 is the skin economy and not the game itself, then that's a sign that the foundation is cracking. You can't build a future off of cosmetics if the core experience collapses. But what about Faceit? Well, yeah, if you're serious, you probably already use it, but that doesn't mean Valve is off the hook. Faceit is separate from the game client, unfriendly and unknown to new players most of the time, disconnected from Steam friends, casual queues, and most importantly, matchmaking is supposed to be the official ranked system. If Valve lets it rot and tells players to just go elsewhere, they're basically abandoning their own game. That fractures the community and kills long-term growth. CS isn't some seasonal trending game. It lives on legacy. This game survives because of a dedicated long-term player base. People who've played for 5, 10, even 20 years. People who invest thousands of hours because they trust the game. And yeah, Faceit exists. It has better anti-cheat, better servers, and better players. But that doesn't mean the problem is solved. Saying just play Faceit is a cop-out. It lets Valve off the hook for maintaining the official matchmaking system. It fractures the community, it raises the skill barrier, and it sends a clear message. If you care about competitive integrity, go elsewhere. That's not sustainable. CS2 shouldn't need a third-party platform just to feel fair. And the thing is, it's not blowing up with new players, it's not the hot new thing. Most of the player base, they're veterans. People who've been here since CSGO or even 1.6 in Source. So when those people start saying, I'm done with Premier, I'm sick of the cheaters, I'm uninstalling, it's not some temporary frustration, that's the core audience walking away. And they don't all quit in one dramatic moment, they just slowly stop queuing, and CS2 gets a little emptier, a little quieter, until it's too late to fix. Let's talk about skins again, because yeah, the skin market is still thriving. But if the only thing keeping CS2 afloat is cosmetics, then Valve isn't running a competitive shooter anymore. They're running a stock market with gun models. And guess what? When the game itself feels rigged, those skins start to lose their meaning. New players won't care, old players won't grind, and eventually, even whales will stop showing up. Valve is making a dangerous bet that the CS2 skin economy is strong enough to survive a weak game. But without a fair ladder, a functioning anti-cheat, and a real sense of competitive integrity, that bet will fail. Casual players are frustrated, competitive players are leaving. We've all seen those videos of how blatant the problem is in higher ranks above 20,000 elo. Now if those players aren't getting banned, imagine how prevalent the problem is at lower ranks. And cheaters, they're thriving. It's not too late, but Valve needs to act. Now.